Hi everybody, welcome back to the Firebase push notification tutorial. Last video we set up our app ID and our app ID cert in the Apple developer account. Today or now we need to head over to our Firebase account and set up a project there so that we can get things started to be connected up a little bit. So let's head over to our Firebase account. This is a sample account that I created for purposes of this demo, so it does look a little light. But so let's click create new project, and it's going to ask us to name our project. So let's just call this push notification sample, for lack of a better term. And then we're going to say create project. That's going to create our project for us. It takes a minute here to get everything set up. All right, and now, so we created our basic, the basic shell of the project. And, if you're not familiar with Firebase, Firebase is pretty cool. It's got all kinds of things that you can do, from authenticating your users to having a built-in database and, file storage for videos and audio and images and things like that. And so for today, really what we want to do is we just want to concentrate on getting our project set up to use or to utilize push notifications. So today we're concentrating on our iOS application. So we're going to say add Firebase to your iOS app. And so here, from before, I think you remember me saying, where our iOS bundle ID was going to come into play. And so here we want to make sure that we're using the same app ID as we used in the setup of the app ID insert. So actually we're going to, so you may have noticed a little blip in the video there. It's because I forgot the app ID that I used. So I quickly paused and went and found that, but I'm going to just paste that in here. And then we can give it a nickname, and you don't have to, as it says, it is optional. And then we're also going to skip the App Store ID, because obviously this app is not in the App Store quite yet. And so we're going to say add app, and this is going to do two things. So this is starting to add our app into the Firebase system, and then also downloaded a important file called the Google Service -info plist, which is going to be important when we hook up our application into the Firebase system. And so I'm going to click continue here. For now, I'm gonna skip all these things doing our application, because I've actually already coded up a sample application with the necessary pods and imports, but we'll go over all of those in a follow-on video. So if we continue, this is just explaining how to actually set up your app delegate to connect to the Firebase system. We've already, like I said, I've got this app the sample app that I've already coded that does all that, and so we'll look at that in a later tutorial. So click finish here, and this is really it for this app. So we've set up our basic app, and so what we need to do is we click on the little gear icon here on our project and select project settings. And at this point, we can see some information about our project that we set up. One is the internal app ID that Firebase is assigned to it, our bundle ID, etc. And then if we ever needed to get our plist again, it's right here. And so what we want to do is we want to click on cloud messaging. And cloud messaging this section is going to let us upload that .p12 file that we created, which is going to be very important to our success here. And so if we click the upload certificate button, it's going to ask us for our p12 file, and so we're going to say browse. I happen to put that p12 file on the desktop. So it's notification example.p12. I'm going to upload that and say get that uploaded, and then it's going to ask you for the password that you specified when you created your P12 file. Okay, and then we're going to say upload, and then that's now in the Firebase system. So this is actually a very short video of setting it up. We're gonna revisit the Firebase console once we get our application set up, our iOS application set up. So for now, we're gonna call this done, and we'll get back together here in just a little bit.